Hi everyone, my name is Vasudha. Welcome to my channel. And if you have already been my subscriber or if you have been watching my videos, then welcome back. I know I have been missing in action for almost 10 years. I have last made my video sometime in October 2021, and since then I have been on a long leave, and the main reason for my absence was that I have been blessed with a baby. So I'm now a mama of two, and we are blessed with a baby boy again. So if you have been following my videos, you would know that I already have a son. So now I have two adorable, cute, and naughty sons. So this was one of the big news that I wanted to share, that we have a new addition in our family. It feels great, to be honest. Having a single child was also fun, but now having two is double the fun. And I also want to in this video share, like you must have read in the title, about my birthday. So first week of October was my birthday, and this year I did something very different. It was my milestone birthday, and we did a few little things which I would be showing in this video as well. I'll show some snippets, and there are a mix of things that we did. We went to museums, we went to light shows, we went for a road trip, we stayed over in hotels, and we visited some really great places in this fall season. So I'm going to show you all of that. Plus, I'm also going to show you what my hubby gave me on my birthday. He literally went all out. So let's begin. So one of the first and foremost things which were in my list of, birthday things to do was to visit this new place that had just opened up around sometime in September, was Illuminati. So this is close to our place, and it is apparently world's biggest light show, and honestly it was beautiful and it was never ending. The day we went for this light show, we didn't know that it's going to take us so long. We probably thought it will take us just about an hour or so. So we booked our slot for a later time, around I think from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, or was it 8:45 to 9:45? You have to book the tickets in advance, and that was the slot we got. But we reached there at 9 and we came out I think at 11:30 in the night, and it had started to get very cold, and thankfully we were carrying all our down jackets and stuff, so it was pretty okay. They have many different sections: winter wonderland, candies, and birthdays, so stuff like that. I mean, it's beautiful. You'll be able to tell that from the photos that I have shared, and we had a great time. another thing in my birthday wish list was to go on a road trip, also have a stay over in a hotel, spend a night or so in a beautiful place, and we chose Algonquin and Muskoka. The fall colors apparently are really, really beautiful over there, and no doubt it was amazing. It was just the road trip, it's actually the drive which makes it so beautiful, because you have the fall trees on both the sides, so you are constantly looking outside the window if you are not driving. And the oranges, the yellows, the reds, I mean, it was gorgeous. It was actually natural beauty in its best form. And because I am a fall baby, an October baby, I love this season. There is something about this season that I really like. So Algonquin, Muskoka were our main destinations, and then impromptu, hubby surprised me with a longer trip, another destination which was added to our trip, which was Collingwood, the Blue Mountains. We have been to the Blue Mountains before, but that was during summertime many years ago, and that was a one-day trip that we took. So this time it was all four of us. It was in the fall season. It was very special. It's a small place, but nevertheless we enjoyed it, and we had one extra day to stay in the hotel, so that was even more fun. And it was really, really an enjoyable, a pleasurable trip for us. thing on my list was to visit a museum, and not just like any other museum. I came across this Museum of Illusions on the internet. I was just browsing through one day and I just stumbled upon this Museum of Illusions in Toronto. So I was determined that I have to take my son there, and of course my husband. We went to Algonquin, Muskoka and Collingwood during the Thanksgiving long weekend, and we did this Museum of Illusions the weekend after. So it was after my birthday, almost say 10 days after my birthday. Also, we were still celebrating. It was part of my wish list, and this Museum of Illusions was really fun. It's a small museum, but it's actually quite fun, and there are tiny little rooms and sections which are made where you'll actually feel the optical illusions. You can experience a lot of optical illusions, and it would puzzle you, it would surprise you how our brain works and perceives things. So it was fun, and we also discovered that there is one Museum of Illusions opened in New Delhi, apparently. So those of you who are in Delhi can maybe enjoy the museum over there. We had a great time at the Museum of Illusions. But the day we went to this museum, there was also this marathon in Toronto downtown. So because of which lots of roads were blocked, we didn't find parking. So that was a hassle. So when you book your tickets, you should make sure that there are no city events going on in downtown Toronto. So other than that, we had a great time, and we spent about an hour and a half over there. Generally, they will give you, when you will book your tickets online, there will be a time slot of only 1 hour. But because we arrived a little later than our scheduled time, and I explained to the person over there that we couldn't find the parking, he understood. He was accommodating enough, and I think they knew probably that such cases would happen on that particular day. So there was no time limit for us. We could spend more than an hour, and we actually did spend almost about an hour and a half over there, and we have lots of fun, especially my older kid and me as well. On the day of my birthday, me and my hubby with our little one, we went to downtown Oakville. I really like that place. It has like some cool vibe to it. I wanted to go to downtown Toronto and have some nice brunch at a nice restaurant, but we avoided Toronto because of traffic and time issues. So we went to Oakville instead, and we had a really good brunch in a very nice restaurant. Then we grabbed some coffee at a very nice place. I did also happen to go to an art exhibition. It was very impromptu, and it was free of charge, and we just walked in. I didn't even know that there is an art museum over there, so that was a bonus. And in Collingwood also there was in the Blue Mountains an art gallery, so we went there. So there were two art exhibitions. My husband wanted to take me to an art exhibition on the day of my birthday, but I rejected that idea. I said no, I want to do something different. But I did happen to go to an art gallery on my birthday and also later in the trip to Collingwood. So that was in the daytime: brunch, coffee, and art gallery. Because my older one was in school at that time, we couldn't take him. Then in the evening we went out for dinner, and in between my husband surprised me with really amazing gifts. In fact, some of the gifts and some of the birthday celebrations had started an evening before my birthday. So we ordered a cake. It was the very famous, the lava cake or tsunami cake, whatever you want to call it. So we had small celebration with that on the eve of my birthday. Some of the gifts I opened on that day, and some of the gifts I opened on the next day with a bigger cake to enjoy. I have to say, the designer cake which my husband made for me, got it made for me, had absolutely nothing to do with my personality. I will show you the cake and you'll probably know what I'm talking about. all, my whole day was fun and I enjoyed it. So with lots of gifts, lots of fun things to do, and most importantly, lots of love that I got from my family. But there is another one more thing that I did on my birthday, or actually for my birthday, and being bookish as ever, I had to buy myself some journals. But I'm not going to share it in this video. I'm going to make a separate video for that. So until next time, thank you and bye.